Peace, my brothers and sisters. One more time, this is your brother Aria Israel, also known to you as Brother Son of 89, right here again for Culture Freedom Radio Network. Yes, sir. I just want to come in here and just say thank y'all for everybody who's tuning in and who subscribed and who followed right here on YouTube and also on Instagram. I greatly do appreciate you and thank you for your following. Yes, sir. Like I said, it's not about me. It's all about trying to do, first of all, for me, as doing the will of the Most High and trying to free the minds of His people. That's it. That's all my mission is. That's all my job is. I'm just doing my job, right? Y'all. But anyway, brothers and sisters, excuse me, my dog, we're outside here just trying to let my dog get a little exercise and enjoy this beautiful weather that the Creator has given us today. But this topic right here briefly is about is a quote that I've seen before on the internet, and I really hadn't found that quote anymore. I saw it a long time ago. But anyway, the quote was saying something like this, and I agree with it. It says, "Stop complaining about the things that you accept. Stop complaining about the things that you accept." And I love that quote. And and things here we do, a lot of us, there's nothing wrong with having a complaint about something. Some people say that's wrong. Stop all that daggone complaining. But there's nothing wrong with that. When you have a problem with something you purchase, far as a store, you take it or you buy something or you get on the phone, you subscribe to something, the internet or telephone, you call and if there's something wrong, you call the complaint department, right? Okay, let's get it though. So stop complaining about the things that you accept. So a lot of things that some people just nag and complain and this, that, and another, but they don't try to get involved in doing anything to change what they're complaining about. They just sitting around complaining. And I remember I had a teacher who went by the name of Dr. Malachi Z. York that said, I remember him quoting one time that says that the helping hand that you're looking for is at the end of your arm. Let me say it again. The helping hand that you're looking for is at the end of your arm. And anyway, in another part, that there we go to the book of James, and what they call the New Testament. It says that faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. So what do those two things have to do with anything? What I'm talking about? The helping hand is, like I said, the helping hand you're looking for is the end of your arm, and faith without works is dead. So anyway, what I'm saying is, brothers and sisters, that we have to put in work. You have to put in work. The help that you need is right there before you. You're going to have to do something to try to change it. Just complaining about it is not just going to fix it. It's not going to fix it. So a lot of things that we're seeing that's happening that's in our society that we dislike, we have to do something to try to change it. We have to stand up and fight against. You talk about oppression. You got to stand up and try to fight against oppression as our ancestors did. Back we talk about chattel slavery and all of this type of stuff through the Jim Crow era, the Civil Rights era. Our people did something. They just didn't sit around and just complain about what people were doing to them. Some people got out there to try to do things to make change for themselves, right? To make their lives better, and not only for their lives, but for other people, for the future to come, for even to our day. What people done hundreds of years ago, we're benefiting off the things that people stood up for and they fought against and put things in action hundreds of years ago. For us to be here today to even do what we're doing, even for me to be able to sit here and openly say the things that I'm saying today. Somebody fought and somebody stood up and fought for us to have the right to do that. So I'm just saying that stop complaining, as that quote said. Stop complaining about the things that you accept. Some of the things, man, we are accepting and we are allowing to happen, and then we'll complain about it. That's just like the other video I just recently did, talking about policies, as we'll vote for certain things as a policy, and the people what they're saying. They tell you what their agenda is. Sometimes they don't openly tell you, but they tell you what their agenda is. But you still go along. You might say, well, I don't agree with it, but you still vote for them anyway. Even though they was telling you what they were going to do or what they was going to implement, you vote for it anyway. So don't complain about it because you knew what the hell they was going to do. It's like in Chicago. I mention Chicago a lot. You know, because I have family up there in that area as well. Brandon Johnson, the new mayor. You know, y'all complaining about the immigration, this thing just happening. But hell, didn't he tell y'all? He already told you. He told you if they come there, well, hell, we got to take care of them. So now you're mad. You're mad, all upset when hell, because he's giving them funding, millions and millions. When hell, he told you what he was going to do if they came that way. So why the hell you complaining now? You accepted it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't complain about the things that you accept. If all of this crime and shit that's happening in our community, that's happening, constantly keep happening, a lot of this shit because you might complain about it, but you accept it because you're not doing a damn thing to really try to get rid of it and eradicate it. You're not doing enough to eradicate it. Some people just sit by, like I said, like we allow bad behavior a lot of time. We try to justify it. Well, you know, like I've had conversations that I talked about several times on this podcast that when I speak to people, brothers, like mostly brothers, a lot of times we're talking about like what's happening with our youth and the things that how they are going way astray, right? And they'll say, well, man, we need to stop always trying to talk down against our young people. You know, we did stuff when we was young too. But well, what I'm talking about, not at the magnitude that these younger brothers and sisters are doing today. Not at the magnitude that they're doing today, brothers and sisters. We weren't doing all that kind of crazy shit that they're out here doing today. No, sir. You know, we did things, yes. But see, again, when they do that, man, you act like, when people say that to me, it's like you justifying them doing what they doing. The carjacking, the robbing, the murdering, all this stuff that they're doing out here. It's like well, you know, when we did things when we were little, we did the same. No, we didn't do this shit that they're doing today, man. So for me, it's just like a justification for them to like, okay, just let them do what they do, man. We did it too. Hell no. And the thing is, okay, just say if we did do it. Just say if we did do that when we was young. When we want our children to be better, do we want our younger generation to be better than we are? Come on, man. Do we want them to make the same goddamn mistakes that we did? Hell no. We supposed to change them. Look, brother, look. We made those mistakes. Yeah, we was acting a fool just like y'all doing today, bruh. That wasn't cool when we did it. Because our elders was telling us, stop doing that, man. Don't do this. Don't do that. We didn't listen. And we went to jail. Some of our brothers, I know some of my homies got killed. Some of them out here. Bro, we don't want y'all to go through this. This is why we're trying to tell y'all to stop doing this, man. We want y'all to have a better way of life. This is why we're trying to tell y'all, man. We're not trying to be hard on you. We're not trying to talk down to you. Like I said, we're not trying to talk down to you, bring you down. We're trying to bring you up. We're trying to bring you up. So, like, I mentioned the song, Whitney Houston, y'all song. Look at this song, man, Greater Love of All. Look at the first couple of lyrics of that song, The Greatest Love of All. What does she say, man? What does he say? Our children are the future. We got to teach them and let them lead the way. Come on now. I believe, this is what she said in that song, I believe our children are the future. We have to teach them and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside. Come on, y'all. But God damn it, listen here. If we are teaching them, like our young sisters, if we're teaching our young sisters that they are thoughts. Y'all know what thought mean, God damn it. Listen, I had to learn what the hell it mean too. If we're teaching them they are thoughts, talking about they the baddest bitch like Trina said. Come on, y'all. What are we teaching them? We're teaching them bad behavior. Do the rap music and all this other nonsense on the damn television. What they said, tell our vision. Tell lies to your vision. If we're allowing them to listen to that, and this is what and then we don't say anything about it, we're not trying to stop it from being promoted out here. If this is what we want them to be taught. He said, I believe if they're our future, we gotta, if all the things that they're learning today, if they are our future, we got one hell of a future to come. We got one hell of a future to come. I have a young, a granddaughter. She's about 4 years of age. The way things are going in this society, this is why I'm so adamant about teaching against a lot of this shit, because I have a granddaughter 4 years of age. My son, just found out that they have another child on the way. Not just for me, it's for our future generation that we have to speak out. We have to fight, brothers and sisters, to make sure that the society that they have to grow up in, they would have to live in, is a righteous society, a society of righteous things. This is why it's so important for us to stand up and speak out, not for our personal selves, as a lot of our leaders they did. They spoke out, not for themselves, just to make sure they got free through chattel slavery and oppression and whatever else they was going through, but the generation that had to come behind them. Right? Like Whitney Houston said again, y'all, in that song, I believe our children are the future. We have to teach them and let them lead the way. And sure enough, y'all, we have to be able to show them all the beauty that they possess in pride and inside. Come on, y'all. Yeah, this is your brother Son Ray 9 again. Brother Aria is right. Oh, man, just coming in and just telling, hey, man, stop complaining about the things that you accept. Get your hands dirty out here, brothers. I ain't talking about we got to go out here and fist fight and all and put no blood on your hand. But we have to do something. Don't just goddamn it complain about it. We got to do something. Like I said, the helping hand that you're looking for is right here at the end of your god doggone arm. James said that faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the doggone world, but if you ain't trying to put in no work, hey man, listen here. You just gonna continue to keep complaining, going through the same damn thing you do it. Change don't come by nobody gonna sit there and like, if you hungry, hey, ain't nobody just gonna just automatically just see you just bring you a damn plate. You gonna have to ask somebody. You gonna have to do something. Hey brother, can you help me out? I'm hungry. Sister, can you help me out? I'm hungry, huh? You gotta ask somebody. You got to do something. This is what we're gonna have to do, y'all. Change gonna come when we try to put in some work. The things you wanted to change, put in some work. So stop complaining about the damn things that you're really accepting. Stop accepting all this bullshit and then complain about it later. When a lot of this shit is we complaining about it, but you caused this shit to happen. You allowing this bullshit to happen in our goddamn community. If you want it to change, do something about it. Peace. I'm out. Shalom.